So when we think about caring for people who are in crisis, who are sick, dying, or grieving, I think it's helpful to think of our spiritual growth and the way that we process these things in 3 different phases. And so phase 1 is where we usually start our spiritual journey. So phase 1 is God loves you and has a wonderful plan for your life. I think this is the message most of us receive when we begin our spiritual journey, and I believe that it's true. So that theme verse here is from Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. So in the Christian tradition and many others, this idea that we begin our spiritual journey with the idea that God cares for us and that God has plans for us, that God has something He wants to do in our lives is where we begin spiritually. So the focus here is all future. The focus is plans. What are the plans? What's upcoming for that person who's begun that spiritual journey? To think of somebody that might be in phase 1 in your life. Think of that new high school graduate, or think of a college graduate, or anybody starting a new adventure, a new career, newly in a relationship or parenting. When we're in that phase, we know that God cares for us and we know that there are plans coming for us, but we don't stay just in phase 1 forever. Phase 1 is always true, even when we move on to phase 2 and phase 3. But we don't just stay in that place where God has plans for us forever. Eventually, we do move into phase 2.